Okay, we're live.
Oh, yay. And I need my iPad charger. What did I do with my iPad charger? I think let me go find my iPad charger. Hold on.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, hopefully somebody will join us.
Okay. Bear didn't come back in with me, but he always pushes the door open whenever he gets a wild hair. In there. Because I had a get that over there.
Okay.
So we
Hello,
both
Miriam. Hello, Jamie.
Hi guys. Yep, there you
Welcome
are.
in.
Come
Oh, thank you for sprinkling.
Come here, stay.
So I now have my Telegram up. I just posted it.
There we go. I got my door shut because Adam's sleeping. He'll get called for work. So I got my bear dog in here. My iPad died on me. So now I got to wait for it to charge a hot minute. So then I can share to my page.
Oh, no.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Thank you. Thanks for sprinkling, Jamie. Thank you,
How
Miriam.
are you?
Got the idea from you.
Got
So,
what idea?
to do the Telegram.
Oh, yes. Do it.
Yeah. So I got a call today because, I'm on LinkedIn. And because I got laid off in February and I haven't really looked for a job or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I sort of opened it up on LinkedIn saying, yeah, I'm available for work now. So this lady called me and there's a job here in town. Oh God, I'm so excited because it's exactly what I've done for the past 40 years. It's configuration management. It's an aerospace defense, and it has to do with satellites, although I've never worked with satellites. And anyway, it's a temporary position, temp to hire. You know what it starts at? I'm like blown away. $80 an hour.
80.
Yes.
Well, that's lovely.
I know. And, I was sort of like, I'm just sort of like, I really don't want to work anymore. I want to run my business and do all my other little things I like. But when she says $80 an hour, I was like,
I'll drive the hour.
Well,
Was
it's
this
not
the
an
hour?
hour.
Is this the
Actually,
hour away one?
no, this is 20 minutes for me, but it's half remote.
Okay.
It's a hybrid. So half the time I'll be home, the other half the time I got to go in the office. I'm like, yes, I will do this. For 6 months, I will save every penny and,
Yeah. All right. Now I can share it to myself, and I'm trying to see.
I know. It's a big wow. I was shocked.
Let me see.
Dominica's here. Hello, Dominica. Thank you for sprinkling.
All right. That's all I needed there.
Yeah. If I can make $80 an hour, I will definitely go back to work and be happy for 6 months.
They just need you for 6 months?
Well, it could go permanent, but
and
if it went permanent, she says it's about 120,000 a year.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
Very
not too
nice.
shabby either. So that would be a decision I'd have to make, that time. Even if I get the job. She said she sent a guy over there who's got 30 years experience. So who knows? They might hire a guy over me, even though I have more experience. I have a degree and, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So tonight we'll be working on a knife block that I did prep last night.
So let me
I've got
put you solo.
mostly white, and I have started with some Starry Night Blue paint by Paint Pixie.
Yeah. Wow, that's a big knife block.
It is really large. I had to find the largest one I could because I wanted to use this mushroom paper and get as much of the mushrooms on here as possible. So I did already pre-trim this, so I knew exactly where I wanted it to be. So we're going to work on that last because I want to get the sides done. Now, we are using also this blue Harlequin. I had 2 of them, and for a knife block this size, I did need to use both because I did, after work today, trim out one side. But it does not leave enough of that one paper. I have enough to do something tiny, so I kept it in my envelope. But we are going to work, and I'm going to show you how I got this on here.
Awesome. So Dominica loves your nails.
Thank you. I love this periwinkle. It's turned out so good. She does such a good job.
Yeah. Very nice. Let's see. Prayers. Thank you, Dominica. The Harlequin's good, right? Jamie, yeah, fingers crossed for me that whatever happens is for the best, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I pray for. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. If not, it's okay too.
I remember how, because I had
Hey,
it.
Branya. Branya from Queen Bees. Bits and Bubbles is here. Thank you for joining us.
Okay. So in order to get the most use of my paper, it's kind of concave on the side, so I just move it to the corner. So I'm not shaving off too much, but I can get the corners as even as possible. So I just kind of eyeballed it, and we're going to go ahead and add our Mod Podge. I did not seal the other side. We're going to seal all of that together, but I wanted to just practice on one side to see how I wanted to do it.
Okay. So everyone, Karry's links are there in the description. Top, I think Facebook, bottom, YouTube. So I appreciate it so much when you guys use my affiliate links because, you know, they do all of this crafting and inspiration for you all. And it means a lot for me to see that you guys are enjoying what they do and you're using their links.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know that Dominica just used Karry's link, and I just really appreciate that so much because I want you guys to do that. I want you guys to use your favorite crafters' links.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know you appreciate them. It doesn't cost you any more. It just, you know, gives them a little something and lets them know that you watched and you were inspired by what they did. Dominica loves so many of the new papers. I placed an order yesterday. Yeah, and your order went out yesterday.
I know. That's the only thing about the I get a notification, but I don't get a notification of what you got. So I'm excited to see to hear about what you got.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Dominica, you're gonna have to share your order out.
So this is how I did it before. I just added it to the end. It does have kind of like this beveled edge, and I'm not going to put the paper on there. So I was really careful with the Mod Podge so that I can shave this off and keep that beveled edge open. And you'll see why later, but that's just my plan is to keep that edge from having no paper on it.
Thank you, Dominica. We appreciate you so much. And you got a little special one in there too that no one's seen before.
Yay! Don't you love surprises?
I do. I love surprises.
Mm-hmm. So I got this same amount on my last page too. So I still have extra blue paper to use for another smaller project.
Oh.
Now a smaller knife block, I can usually use one paper when I do the sides. But this one is one of the largest knife blocks I have.
Yeah, that's a big one. Dominica, are you talking about Lisa yesterday? Trying to see. I think you're talking about Lisa's project yesterday. It was awesome.
Oh,
Very
the witch drinking coffee or tea or whatever. That one
yeah,
was cute. Yeah.
yeah. That's what I thought you meant. Yeah, and then you guys got to check out Miriam's that she just did today. Oh my gosh, you guys are so talented. I was blown away by that piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Alice in Wonderland, and she found the frame at Michael's, and it's the key shape of the looking through the keyhole. It's exactly the same, but it had a different picture in it at Michael's, so she replaced it with looking the one that I have, looking through the keyhole. Yeah, Miriam. Oh my gosh, that was just beautiful. I shared it on my page. I just hope everybody goes and watches it because it's an amazing piece.
I will. I will go find it because I'm excited to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for inspiration for my Alice papers.
Yeah. And well, I went on Michael's site because I was like, because I went to Michael's last week, but they only had like a couple of pieces of the Alice in Wonderland out.
Okay.
So it was sort of like a dud. I was like, so I had a doctor's appointment, so I was running to the doctor. And so I got on there after Miriam was done, and I was like, I'm gonna look and see what all they have. And I seen that frame that you got, Miriam, and you did such a better job with it than what they did, for sure. But I was looking at the rest of it and I got some inspiration. So,
Good.
yeah. So if you like Alice in Wonderland, go look at it. See what you can do with what you have of Alice in Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I love Alice in Wonderland. And I love the papers that I have from Dragonfly Crafts. They're just so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that the take that she's got on there.
Yeah. So you're using a nail file, huh?
I am, because of this beveled edge, I didn't want to take my big sand block and ruin any of the paint that I have right along this inner edge. So I
Oh,
just have a nail file that I use for smaller things.
that's a good idea. Oh, Miriam said she giggled to herself because she was going to decoupage Alice on top of Alice. I know.
That's awesome.
But it was perfect. It turned out amazing.
Yeah. I will definitely take a look. And then I'm just kind of gentle. I file it down and then just kind of poke it with my fingernail to get it off of there, because I did not want to ruin any of my paint job. I left knowing last night that I would end up touching up my paint anyway, but I don't want to file off my paint.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we've got our side, our back.
Wow, that looks really good. You like
And it is so nice. I'll just take
Like
care of
really
my
like perfect on there.
dump out all of our shavings.
Okay, Branya.
Okay. That's fine. And now we'll work on the front. And you'll get to see what happens when you have a little fix. Because I filed on here, I used the file, my knife block, when I did my paper. So I sized it on the front before I even painted it. I figured where I wanted the mushrooms and what I was willing to sacrifice. So it was just one of the tiny ones. I wanted these two bigger ones. So when I filed it, I did miss this little bit of a corner. But I have said corner. So we're just going to piece it on there and you're not even going to know. Who's going to know?
Yeah.
Who's going to know? Because it's Mod Podge and it's going to be fixed. So,
Right.
and
So
it's just very, very minute bit on the top and the bottom. So once we get it Mod Podged on here, we're just going to complete it with more of our blue paint and it's going to be fine. So I'm just going to see where I want that top and the bottom. It's only probably 1/4 of an inch at the top and the bottom. So it's not going to be much, but it's going to be fun blue starry night and it's going to work out just fine.
Oh, okay. And Miriam says the blue Harlequin would pair perfectly with the keyhole paper too. Yeah, that would look good. That would. They weren't on my site for some reason. This one and the green one were missing. Well, we went and updated and I, fixed all the different collections on my site. And evidently I've lost papers.
Oh.
So I only know when Karry tells me, hey, this one's not on your site. And then I'm like, oh crap, I gotta go fix that.
Well, and then sometimes I don't know, maybe they were discontinued because I was trying to find the blue thing. So I don't know if I don't ask. I'm like, oh, maybe they're no longer, in which case then,
yeah,
maybe I need to find something else. But
no, those are missing.
I think this little cottage core look is super cute.
Oh, I love cottage core. Yeah, Dominica says it says wine box too. Yeah. And Roxanne has a couple of knife blocks she needs to redo.
Yay. Awesome.
I'm going to get everybody's name down before.
So while I just have some Mod Podge on my brush, I'm just going to cover up this corner and stick this little thing to it. Line up the corner and it's going to be fine. Okay, let's do our bottom half here.
Dominica's asking, did you already show the papers you received?
Oh, I just placed my order. So I was kind of just doing a teaser showing you one of the ones that I had just ordered that day. But I will do an unboxing-ish thing when I get my paper.
Yeah.
But I was going to, if you with anybody who posted a GIF, I'm going to add a link to those comments and show you some other things that I got coming. It was just something fun to get some participation and interest and more links to different papers out. Okay, so now that all 3 of our papers are on there.
Yeah, Jamie's back. Oh, yeah. That's so pretty. Miriam said that she used to think that she didn't need repeating pattern papers like this blue Harlequin, for example, because she could just recreate it with paint and stencil. Well, she says that would be a true challenge to do on a smaller project or tight areas where decoupaging the paper would work best and easier. Yeah. So now she has a lot of pattern papers. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good
I
to
don't
have.
mind doing checks. I'll practice with checks here and there. I can't free draw or freehand Harlequin. So I do like to get Harlequin paper. The checks I can at least kind of eyeball or use a ruler, but I can't freehand the Harlequin. And I like the diamondy look of it.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that either. Jamie's asking Dominica and Teresa if they do lives, if they go live. I think Dominica does.
Dominica does. I've seen some.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll start doing them more often now that she's cancer free, my little sweetie friend. Teresa, I've never seen go live, but she does some fun work.
Yeah, Teresa, you need to share your work. Are you just getting here? I thought you were here already. Am I losing my mind?
Maybe she got a phone call, had to pop out and come back in.
Maybe. But hello. Glad you're here anyway.
Yay. Right. Oh, glue booger. Gross. And then just dry brush, get any blurbles off. And then we're going to seal all of our papers now.
Yeah, Dominica. She's going to have to go look for you. Oh, I was on and then I closed my phone out. What the heck?
And it's only Wednesday. Anybody have plans for the weekend already?
No.
You're going to have to send me your video, Donna.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to send that to you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I have my video.
I want to see you belting it out or lip syncing, karaoke, whatever you were doing. I want to see it.
Okay, I have my videos ready to go, but I can't post them because there's going to be copyright issues because, there's Madonna and Fleetwood Mac singing.
Yeah.
So I have it in a shared folder. So if you want to see it, just let me know and I will send you the link to the folder.
Okay.
And you guys can watch it. So I have the chain, which I did with Stevie Nicks. I have Madonna, and then I have the complete show in there also. So you guys can watch whatever you want. But and then I looked at myself. And I was like, oh my God. Everybody can say, oh, you did so good. And I watched it. I was like, no, I didn't.
Oh, it's going to be great.
I don't know. But you guys will get to see it. I'll send it to you. Buffering like crazy? Anybody else having that issue?
With what?
Jamie, you are too?
Issues with what?
Buffering?
Oh, mine hasn't paused out, at least on my end.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything on my end either. No, Miriam doesn't have any issues. Okay. Usually I do. I get a little pop-up that says my internet's not working very good, but I don't have anything today.
I don't see any yet, but I did have that with Jamie when I was watching hers the other day when I came in late.
Uh-huh.
They kept saying, "Oh, they're buffering," and I wasn't having an issue. And of course, as soon as I said it out loud to myself, "Well, it's not buffering for me," it started pausing. I'm like, "Okay, I shouldn't have said anything." But I did go back and watch her replay because I love the lace stuff that she
Okay.
made. All right.
Dominica, it must be on your end. Nobody else is having issues. Oh. So do you guys notice that her blow dryer is silent? So I put the noise reduction, background noise reduction on, but it didn't work yesterday. Yeah, so it didn't work yesterday for Lisa, but it's working for you. I can't hear your dryer.
Oh, that's awesome because I only have it on one click because I'm trying to keep it down, but it still sounds noisy to me.
Oh, okay. Dominica's back on her business page. So she does woodworking. Oh, cool.
That's perfect. Oops.
Yeah, isn't that good?
Okay. So while that finishes up, we're going to be done with Mod Podge. We're going to seal it when we're all done with paint, but we are going to go ahead and touch up all the edges with my Starry Night paint. I used a big dauber last night, and I'm going to use a tiny dauber for touch-ups. So hopefully it doesn't go all over the place. And that way we no longer have any of that white edge.
Miriam says the Ranger heat tool is also great. Barely any noise.
I'm so glad that Jamie mentioned that. I've seen a lot of crafters have it, and I didn't know where they got that because it looks like a hair dryer. And I order Ranger ink, like the stickles, but that's all I ever really look up is Ranger ink stickles. So I did not know that that was an option. So it was good information to know.
Yeah, Dominica, we're so happy for you. You're cancer free.
Yes.
Deserves a big celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Miriam says it's from Amazon. The Ranger
Oh,
heat
you
tool.
can. Okay. So you can get it right off of Amazon. I'll have to look that up
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, I know. We are so happy you're better.
Mm-hmm. Now, sometimes I will paint with a brush and then pounce after the fact. In this particular case, since I was watching the live last night, I just used my dauber the whole time, but I did do 2 coats because when you're daubering over white, you can still see the white. So I just dried it and then did it again.
Oh.
So I just like that textured look, and then you don't have the brush strokes, and I don't have to worry about seeing any imperfection with the brush strokes.
Yeah. Dominica says, or I think it was Dominica. Yeah, about $30 on Amazon.
For that Ranger Air
Yeah.
dryer? Okay.
Yeah, she says that the doctor said you have to be cancer free for 5 years. Her PET scan, is that what it's called? The PET scan? Or do you go PET scan? I don't know. Showed no cancer present, and she's happy with that.
Excellent.
Jamie says,
Okay.
I'm terrible at pouncing. I hate doing it, but for the love of crafting, I suck it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Dominica says it's turning out beautiful.
Thank
Yes,
you.
and thank you. Miriam says it's for $20. She just looked it up yesterday for a friend. It's even
Okay.
better. Oh, I just realized I don't have my back lights on. I was like, why does it look so dark in here? Turn those on.
And I go over just the very edge of the paper to get rid of that white line. And yes, pouncing is a little bit time consuming, but I couldn't do all of the painting last night. I had to leave something for my live.
Yeah. I sort of do a balance when I'm trying to blend in stuff, blend in the paper.
Mm-hmm. This front one I'm not going to do twice because I do plan to use rub and buff on the edges, but I'm not going to do rub and buff over the white, and I need to cover up any of the scraping from the sanding. So if it scraped off any of the paint, I got to cover that up. But then we are going to use rub and buff along the edges. And I think we're going to go ahead and use gold rub and buff to bring out some warmth and gold from the mushroom image. So we're going to do gold rub and buff. Just make sure that I get any of that white.
Yeah, I'm like you, Jamie. I like using a brush to pounce. So now I got to notice my Wi-Fi is, it goes back and forth. It says it's unstable. Now it says it's fairly good. Now it's unstable. Are you guys
Oh,
having any issues? I turned off my Wi-Fi on my phone. Hopefully that will make it better. So before every live, I like reset the router,
oh,
restart my computer just so everything's fresh, you know?
right. That's frustrating though.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to take this router back, have them give me another one. I've had it a few years, so I probably need a new one.
And I did paint all of the bottom, so the rest of it is in entirety is painted blue, so I don't have any raw wood showing. So the blue is already done on the bottom.
Yep. Pretty much our big dust storms have stopped. I mean, we had last week we had one. I think I was live when I said I think I hear a dust storm starting, and we had a big one. Okay, thanks, Miriam. But it's been really humid. We usually don't have our monsoon. We have it in July, like the first week of July is our monsoon, but we didn't have one. So now it's in September. It's so weird. So hopefully the humidity will go away because it's starting to cool down a little bit. No, this isn't the Alice in Wonderland. This is part of the Queen of Hearts collection. But I guess
I think it was Mushroom Garden, I think is what it was.
Yeah. But it would go with Alice in Wonderland.
It would. It would be fun to have the little like a little blingy caterpillar sitting on the mushroom. That would be cute.
That would be cute. Roxanne is asking what color blue is that?
This one is Paint Pixie Metallic Starry Night.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the Starry Night paint. So it has a nice metallic shimmer. It's really pretty. It's my favorite.
So Miriam's asking if the paper is upside down.
It is right now because I was doing the bottom.
Oh.
My knife block is upside down, kind of shifted so I could get to the bottom.
Oh, okay. It looks like it's right side up.
Yeah, my mushrooms are upside down right here.
Oh.
I was just slipping it so I could get to the other side.
Oh, yeah. Dominica says, yeah, it needs a caterpillar. That would be cool. I thought the same thing, Miriam. I thought, oh, it is upside down.
Yes, because these are my rubber feet.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
And then back upright.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. All right, I gotta do, oh, that's not quite dry, but that's okay. I gotta do this one other side. I gotta do the sides next to this inner part. I did use a little bit of a paintbrush just to get into this indentation, but then pouncing over the top still worked. But to get right in there, I did really jam some paint in there, so I didn't have to.
Dominica says it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh, Teresa's back. She sprinkled. Thank you, lady.
Hello, hello.
Pretty sure I have your name down. Teresa, Roxanne, Miriam, Dominica, Jamie. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody.
Okay.
Jamie says, what a great craft. Love it.
Thanks.
They're fun to do, aren't they?
And then of course I will be putting bling on all of my Harlequin points. So it's gonna have a nice sparkle on the sides.
Oh, it's okay, Teresa. Miriam said that's a beautiful color, that blue. It is.
It really is. It's so lovely. This is and it only took one bottle because when I ordered these for doing the vanity makeover for Daphne, I ordered 2 of this size and I used less than 1, and that was with doing 2 coats on her vanity. So it really went far. So I was really impressed. Okay, last little side over here.
Yeah, it's Paint Pixie Starry Night.
Yes.
Jamie wanted to craft tonight, but lost all momentum. I know.
Okay.
Oh, that looks
The
really good.
edges are all complete.
Yeah.
And I did cover the little metal thing in the front with paint, and that is where we are putting this. So it'll be covered up with a
Oh,
beautiful
that's
gold bling.
pretty. Yeah.
And we are going to seal this with our pent art because it's going to make it nice and glossy and hard. Where are you? Where's my varnish?
Let's see.
So I'm gonna cover the entire thing in the glossy varnish.
Oh.
It's gonna protect our paint and our paper. It's gonna make everything nice and hard and glossy.
So Jamie said she was going to make a fall something for a coworker, but it's not happening.
Oh.
Let's see. Roxanne says she works so many hours that she gets to craft one craft a week completed. She works on that like 15, 20 minutes a day. What? What, Jamie? You watched the wrong number? Oh, unknown number. Okay. What the heck? Oh, I know. Has anyone seen that? I was just talking to my daughter about that today too. It's called Unknown Number on Netflix.
I just heard about that from my nail girl, and no, I have not seen it, but she was telling me about it today too.
Oh my God. I don't understand. I was blown away too. When you find out who it is, you're gonna be like, what the blankety blankety blank was that? It's crazy. You never heard of it, Miriam? Yeah, it's a new documentary out on Netflix. And they're calling it catfishing. I don't know. That's a term I'm not familiar with, but saw this young couple. They were just like barely in high school, started dating, and then they started getting these horrible text messages. I mean, something horrible, like the girl was saying, he doesn't love you. I mean, really bad. Like, you might as well commit suicide. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's just crazy, crazy. Yeah. Oh, Carla's here. Hello, Carla.
Hi, Carla. Okay.
Welcome in. So you guys, for like a year, well, when I started working now, and I started doing my water aerobics, and then I started working with the weights, it's been over a year. It was a year in July. So I've lost like 40 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah. But all my clothes are so big on me that I have, I'm just struggling. I'm like, oh, and I don't want to spend money to go buy all clothes,
Yeah.
So every now and then I'll buy me a new shirt or something, and trying to look through older clothes to see if there's anything. Anyway, I started watching upcycling clothing on YouTube. I am so inspired. I'm going to get my sewing machine out because these ladies take a shirt and turn it into something fantastic. Like they just get another shirt or a skirt and they put it together. It's like amazing. So I'm so inspired. I'm going to get my sewing machine out tomorrow and try to sew some pieces and make them a little smaller. But I have a fear of my sewing machine, so somehow we're going to have to become friends.
That's right.
But I'm going to try it tomorrow. But I really think it hates me.
I really love this stuff. I love the glossy finish. I love that it looks so hard and ceramic like when it's all done. It's just protects everything. And the gloss is just out of this world.
It's good stuff. Hey, you guys, which reminds me, I posted this morning, like, please let me know what is your favorite Pent Art product, because I want to order some more. But I want to buy things that people, could say, hey, I use this and it's good, So if you guys could post something, so at least it gives me some ideas on what I should be ordering for Pent Art. Your sewing machine.
I love this stuff. I love this glass.
Let's see. Jamie says her sewing machine bit her last time she used it. Put it back in the box. Yeah, I might pretty much do the same thing. Oh my God. Carla's asking what sealer you're using.
What?
Sealer are you using?
The Glossy Varnish Solvent Base by Pent Art.
I got that on my site.
I never did get the bonding primer. It was on my list too, and I want to try it out.
Yeah, that is good. I use that on the shells, which Miriam, I don't know if I told you, but I use the bonding. Let me see. I have it right here. I want to make sure I get the name right. The bonding primer on the shells, and I had no lifting from it.
Yay.
Yeah. The bonding primer from Pent Art. You're that tall? Oh, so Miriam was saying she was talking about this issue yesterday in her live. She's a tall lady. She's like 6 feet. So it's rare when I find dresses long enough for me or even jeans that are longer on me. So I said I should take up
Wow.
sewing. And I wouldn't be in this situation. But she's scared of needles. Yeah. It's like me, I'm scared of my sewing machine. You've never seen that product? Oh, it's a good one. That is such a good product. Well, anything that Pentart has is good. Thank you. Thank you, Miriam. Yeah, you need to go on YouTube and watch upcycling clothing because they make clothing bigger, they make it smaller, they make it longer. They do all this amazing. They just take like a couple of different pieces that they either thrifted or have in their closet and create an amazing look. So I was like going through my closet yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh. Like it gave me a whole new perspective to my wardrobe, like what I could do with it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could take this and do that. Oh my gosh. So my brain is like spinning with ideas right now.
Interesting.
Yeah. But like I said, my sewing machine and I have to become friends.
Yes. Practice, do something small and become a pro, and then yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put a YouTube video on how to use my sewing machine.
Let's see.
It's training me. Oh, you do the waxes and paste? Yeah. Yeah, I have waxes and paste. I just ordered the contour pin, the gold ones. I got those in. I don't have them up yet. Let me see. What else did I get? I got the decoupage varnish and glue in the matte. This stuff is awesome too. It's much better than Mod Podge. And then I got it in the big bottles too, because I was like, well, if you do a lot of decoupaging, you might go through it. And then I still have them here. What is this one? Oh, this one's the clear varnish. Yeah. So that's what I got. I'm anxious. Yeah, I'm anxious to try the contour pens. Oh, Bronya's back.
Hello.
Isn't that pretty, Bronya? She says it's so pretty.
Thank you. The gloss, I don't even think the camera picks it up as good as you see it in person, but hopefully when I do a reel on it, you'll be able to really zoom in and see the gloss. It's so pretty.
Yeah. I mean, I can see a shine on it.
Oh, yes, with the light. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff, Monica. Yeah, the decoupage glues are so good. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to try it. The contour pens. Miriam says they add depth and dimension. Dominica's asking you, Karry, if you like it better than the Dura Clear and Triple Thick.
For smoothness and what it does, yes, I'm really liking it. I do like my triple thick Duraclear. I haven't made any more since I almost at the end of it, but it's almost congealed at the bottom.
Yes,
So
that's what I don't like about it is it gets thick and like
It is thick, and even though you're mixing up two products, it is thicker. Whereas this stays, it goes on really nice and liquidy, and it's just really good.
yeah, it leaves a good shine.
And
Yeah,
it still gives it that nice, I don't know what else to call it, but like it's like a hard glassy crust on it because it just looks like glass on top of your what you're making. It's so nice and shiny.
yeah, Branya, it's the Pentart Glossy Varnish. And you got the honey one, I think it's called, right?
I thought about using some of those rubbery um your your little rubbery things from VFlex, whatever those are. Those rubber
Oh,
applications.
appliques, yeah.
Yes, I love them so much. And one of them, but as it turns out, even if I did, I was cutting off too much and I just kind of liked it as is. But the idea was to maybe use one of them and cut it in half because it would look really cool. But I was losing too much of my design. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But it
So
is really pretty.
Dominica's asking, how is your shoulder? Ooh,
Let's see
oh
how
my
that.
gosh, look at that shine.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
My shoulder, I think, is going to always be jacked. It just is. I took a hot shower this morning, as hot as I can stand it in the morning, and to naproxen. It's not keeping me from like living, but it doesn't like to go much higher than this. So it just kind of has an I don't want to feel, but I'm not like zinging in pain. But I know that when I sleep on my left, to like how you lift yourself up to roll, like you put your weight on your elbow. Yeah, that hurts. I can't do that very well. And then when I've slept on it and I have rolled over, then it's really stiff and sore. And I can't just, like, if I sleep on my side with my arms up, this hurts my arm. So I have to make sure that my arm is like along the length of my body when I sleep on my side. So my arm, I'm just learning how to live with it, really.
Did you fall or something that hurt it?
No, nope. It's gradually just painful. I did have a tear years ago in 2015 when I had my second job. I have a tear and it's probably part of the issue. There's a gnat flying around my phone. Um, so it probably has to do with that. And what the PT guy said when I was going to him, he said, really, when you've had a tendon, because they originally thought I just pulled a tendon, so they had to workman's comp me to go to PT, and he put this little zapper thing on it, and he would do massages and different things to my arm. And he said you could continue to keep coming, but if this were just a pulled muscle or something, you would have healed by now. As often as I know, as how often as I was coming. But he said for the pain that you have in there, he said that tells me that you probably tore something. But just like any other rubber band that's been stretched, once you've stretched it, it never goes back to its original tightness. And that's what happens when you pull a tendon. But in my case, I probably tore it way back then. So with age, I think it's just um, par for the course, I guess. Not a spring chicken anymore.
Yeah, I know. I got something wrong with my shoulder too. And it's just recently, the last couple of months, and I don't know what it is. But it's like if I move my arm a certain way, it just like,
Mm-hmm.
and it burns. It burns really bad for like a minute. And then it starts
Oh,
easing up. I don't know what it is. It's driving me crazy.
yeah, but my chiropractor said it's probably a rotary cuff issue, and he said I I try to keep people from having that surgery if they can at all possible live through it with how you feel, because it is one of the worst surgeries, he said. And I'm like, oh, well, I know nothing about it, but I don't really want to know anything.
Yeah, I know.
This does take a little bit to dry, so it kind of is what it is. But I think even though it's kind of tacky, we can still start putting some gems on here. Anybody has any questions they want to ask while we're doing some bling?
Okay, Jamie, thank you. Let me see. Miriam says adding multiple layers with sanding in between with the solvent varnish will definitely give it a glassy look. Oh, that's interesting. Carla says she loves this so much. Thanks for sharing, she says.
Thanks. Carla, I did my hair and makeup today. We were talking about that yesterday. She said, "Oh, you look beautiful no matter what." And I'm like, I look back at my live and I completely scroll past it. I'm like, "Oh, you ugly piece of garbage. Like, I can't even stand it." But I work from home, so I don't do my hair and makeup very often. So I'm like, I gotta up my game, darn it. And then I watch Jamie and she always looks so stunning. And I'm like, oh, Karry, up your makeup game. Will you just do it? So I went out and about and got my nails done today without it. And I came home and this face is for you. You're welcome.
Well, I think you're beautiful no matter what. Let's see. Branya says she loves the paper and the print combo. Yep.
I really do wish I had a caterpillar though, because it does kind of go with an Alice in Wonderland theme. It might be something maybe I'd find a caterpillar bling online. I can always add it after the fact because I am doing the butterfly on the front. So honestly, it would really go with anyone's Alice theme later in life. It really does work. I am doing the Aurora Borealis gems because of the iridescence, and so it kind of has a yellowy gold silvery shimmer, so I think it'll go nicely with the front.
Oh yeah. So Jamie says it sounds like you have a torn rotator cuff.
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they
And Dominica says you need surgery. Carla says feel better soon, my sweet friend.
Oh.
Jamie says my mom tore hers while she was in Paris. Oh gosh.
That's
Had it
awful.
repaired and ended up needing a shoulder replacement. Oh my god.
For goodness sakes, man. I don't want that.
No.
That's awful.
Dominica's asking if I'm doing a live with a different artist every night. Well, almost. So we're gonna have Jamie on Mondays.
Mm-hmm. We're almost there.
Yeah, Lisa on Tuesday, Karry on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm leaving open for guest artists, crafters. So anybody wants to be a guest, we have Thursday nights open. And then I'm doing Fridays. Jamie says, thank you. You look beautiful. Jamie said to you, you look beautiful.
She's a darling. And I love Jamie's hair. You have beautiful curls. It's just stunning.
She is. She's beautiful. Carla says, you're beautiful, Karry. You don't need makeup. She loves you.
Oh, you're a darling. Yes, that's probably why I love Halloween.
Teresa says,
let's it up.
You always look beautiful to her.
Oh, you're sweet.
There's a lot of comments. So, Brania says, yes, a blingy caterpillar would be a sweet touch. Oh, and then Dominica says she's never heard of a shoulder replacement.
I have not either. I've heard of rotator cuff surgery, although I don't really know. He had to explain that to me because I said I don't know what that means, and he gave me the rundown of what that is. I'm like, oh, none of that sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Oh, and Miriam says she could do Thursday. You want to do it as a guest, Miriam? I would love to have you. Just let me know.
I'm going to be on the hunt online now looking for a caterpillar. You know it.
Yeah. We have so much fun on these lives. I just love it that we can just talk and, chat
Yeah.
and support each other, find out things about each other, and
Yeah,
so fun.
for sure. Inspire one another. It's fun to
Yeah,
see what somebody else's take on a paper that we have in our stash or one that we want to get and see what we want to do with it.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love that, and I love when I can post like different versions. Like I did the same thing that Lisa did yesterday, but mine was completely different than hers. It was a totally
Yeah.
different version. I should post them together just to get people ideas. Look,
Yeah.
just because you
Yeah.
have the same paper doesn't mean you just have to just slap it on something and call it a day. You can do different things.
Yes. So I'm excited to look in advance and see what I want to do for next week. I am in the mood for
Oh, okay.
some more Halloweenies type of stuff coming up.
You guys are
I'm
too cool.
about half on this side, but can you see some of those bling in there? I don't know if you can even tell.
I can see it on the big screen.
I don't want to pick it up yet. It's
So
still
good.
just kind of tacky, and I don't want to pull anything off of it, but it gives it a lovely shimmer, and I love bling.
Okay, Miriam says she could do a guest tomorrow. Okay. And what midnight paper? What is the midnight paper?
Midnight paper. Is that one of the new Halloween ones?
I don't know.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'll put you down as a guest. I'll set it up. I just need to know what the midnight paper is. What is the midnight paper? uh, midnight.
Okay.
Oh, midnight is the cat, right? I'm like, it sounds
Oh,
so familiar. What is that? It's the cat. It's the black cat.
okay.
Let's see. I
One
know.
of the
Mary.
ones that I have coming is the, I forget the name of it now because I had them all written down, but they were the,
Okay, I know. It's the black cat, right?
dang it, that Halloween with the owl pair. I love that. That's so cute.
Which one is that?
The
The
Halloween owls. I don't know, but they're so cute, and I can't wait to get them in. They're so pretty.
Oh, in the bathtub?
Nope,
Is that the
no, they were the Halloween owl pair.
Oh, that's right. That's right. In front of the haunted house.
Yes,
Okay.
I love it. So I've got. I had to count my papers in my email confirmation. Like I have 15 papers coming. I can't wait to show them to you guys when they come in.
Yeah, she had a
I
big
just
order.
overloaded myself because I needed to stock up.
Yeah, and she's got a few extras, so she'll be able to show those.
Excellent.
Okay, Miriam, I'll set you up for tomorrow. At what time?
Last one's on this side, and this side is done.
It's exciting. And then the only thing is when I'll send you the link to StreamYard. I usually do it anywhere from 15 minutes to 10 minutes before 2 p.m. Central. Okay, so that would be 12.
1 p.m. for me and 12 for you.
Okay, 12. Okay, I'll get it set up. I'll do that tonight. And
Make sure my hand is dry. And I'll lift this up where my camera is at. So you guys can hopefully see it. I don't know if you
yeah,
guys can see.
I can. It looks
Okay.
very nice. Very nice. So, Miriam, then the only other thing that I ask is that you turn your camera horizontal. I mean, Lisa doesn't because she's having a hard time with her holder. But
Mm-hmm.
we stream also on YouTube, so it's better for YouTube, to be
Oh, yeah.
horizontal.
Horizontal.
And
Mm-hmm.
I will put your YouTube channel in the YouTube link and stuff, so we can push that. Yeah, it's fun. I just love doing these. So everyone's loving it, Karry. Everybody's loving.
Glad. I am so glad. So I've
Yeah,
been working on the gems on the side. It's starting to get less tacky, but it beats me having to heat tool it the entire time.
yeah.
My resin part that I wanted to do is the tops of the mushrooms. So there's going to be more resin than normal, but I'm going to have to kind of prop it up to be as flat as I possibly can, because even this flat side has a little bit of a curve. So I'm going to have to just do one mushroom at a time, be real careful, and then hurry up and flash cure it. So that's my idea, but I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to hold that up.
Yeah. Yeah, Miriam says it's really beautiful. It is.
Thanks.
It's really beautiful. Are you going to use this, or are you just?
Nope, it'll just go into my sale stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really big. I don't think I would have room for it on my counter.
This one's really nice. It's got the scissors, it's got the sharpener, and it's got this other sharp, like a big blade sharpener, but it's got the little round hole. So if you have the sharpener, like the cylinder one, it's got a hole for that. So, and then it also has your steak knives at the bottom. And not many do I find that actually have steak knives with it. So this one was a good find.
It was a good find. She's gonna sell it, Miriam. It's up for sale.
Yeah. If
I need to
anybody
do the one I
wants it.
have in my kitchen. I need to update that one too. Do something nice with it.
I did sort of a take on Alice in Wonderland before the paper started really coming out, and I did black and white checks with one of the wooden molds or the wooden appliques that I got from Temu last year,
Uh-huh.
and so I gave that to my sister for her Alice in Wonderland type of a theme. Because so last year I made a box and a bottle, and I made a whole set of Alice in Wonderland stuff with journal paper that I'd found at the time. And so she's got a whole set of stuff. So
What?
then I made the knife block with the black and white checks and the rose thing in the middle for the kind of the queen type of an item.
Oh.
So. And then last year, I also, for Christmas, I made a knife block for my niece Tatum, and it was just kind of like an elegant theme with it was like a tan and black Harlequin, and all blinged out on the sides, and then I got her knives to go in it, and because she said she just kind of did kind of earthy colors for her kitchen, so I just did elegant but brown and tan and black. It was really pretty. And then of the fleur-de-lis is what I did for the bling on the front of hers. So there's a picture of it somewhere on my Facebook page.
I'll have to go look for it. So let's see. Miriam says wait a minute. Oh, she has a similar one. So you've now inspired her.
Yay, good. I'm so glad.
Yeah. Dominica says she loves the UV resin. And she's getting used to the glossy finish. Let's see. She's done matte or satin for so long, but she's getting used to it. I love the glossy finish. Let's see.
Glue strings drive me crazy.
Oh, she's gonna update hers. Update one of hers. She has one that her husband handmade, so that won't change because it's beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah. She has one she can update. And let's see. And you're so knife, Dominica, I don't know what you're saying. And you're so son's knife block. Your not son's knife block. Did you do one for your son?
Oh, yep, I did. Oh, she's asking. Yes, I did the Lord of the Rings book.
Oh.
For April, this last April, so it wasn't too long ago. And I did the Lord of the Rings book, and it was just a steak knife one. So it was a 6-hole steak knife, and it was perfectly rectangle, and it was only about yay big. And so it was perfect for 6 steak knives, and I made it look just like the Lord of the Rings book. So that was his birthday gift in April, and I threw a Lord of the Rings party in April for all of the April birthdays in my family. So I had a whole theme. I did the backdrop for photos, cake and cookies and treats. We did Hobbit cookies that I had Daphne and my niece Serenity. They worked on those. So you took the little Keebler striped round cookies and you put frosting in the center with little M&Ms to make the little Hobbit doors. So they made Hobbit door cookies.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I love theme parties. I love entertaining and doing parties. Yeah. And then the backdrop was the Hobbit house. So, and then my mom had a little garden bench that she brought in so people could sit in front of the Hobbit house and have their picture taken. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, that sounds like it. Karry, let's see. Dominica says Karry is the theme queen. Yeah, she says she would
I do really like my themes.
I would love to go to one of your parties too.
It would be fun. I love it. I love entertaining. I miss entertaining.
Do you?
You do. Yeah.
I like
my dad had said, like, oh, you should really do party planning. Your parties are so great. No, my mother's like, she's been doing this forever and she has a job. I'm like, okay, you guys. I said, I gotta have benefits. If if it made me rich, that'd be great. But if it doesn't, I still have to have a job with benefits.
Yeah.
But I do love it. My sister back in the day, the last party that I did for my daughter, I think she was in middle school, and that's usually about the last time that they really, like, want a themed party, because they just kind of grow out of it after a while. But I had asked my son this year, can I do a party for you? I haven't done one in a long time. And he says, oh yeah. I said, I wanted to do a Lord of the Rings party. And he says, I'm game. You can throw me a party. And it just works out that his birthday, my stepdad's birthday, Daphne, my brother-in-law, and who else was it? Oh, and Ava, my granddaughter Ava. They all have April birthdays, and there's so many of them. And I'm like, well, I want to throw you a Lord of the Rings party, so everybody else is going to have to suck it up because originally it was just going to be for you, but there's so many, we might as well just do a big group party. But and I did for uh their free gift for coming. I always have a gift for coming, and I found these um sword pens. They're really nice gel pens, but they were swords and they came in different colors. Although I bought silver ones because you could buy them in silver or gold, I didn't get that. I got multicolored, which actually worked out because they were very pretty. But everybody got a gel pen and
No,
Lord of the Rings stickers, and it was a good time.
it sounds like it. Yeah,
But
Dominica says that was the right answer from your son.
and so Rachel's last birthday party was when she was really into Divergent at the time. It had just come out, and Rachel looks a lot like Shailene Woodley, who plays the girl in the
Yeah.
show. And so we did a big party, and she invited friends from school and all my family, and they could dress up. And I did faction themed food table. So for their snacks and their cake and their drinks and their ice cream, everything was color coded for the different factions. And they had uh like the homeless, they have the faction list. So there's the homeless people, if you weren't in a faction or in a category, they call it the
Uh-huh.
faction list. And so they're basically homeless people. So I did I had everybody at work save me any kind of aluminum can, soup cans, vegetable cans, whatever. And then I scrubbed them up and I made scrambled eggs, and everybody could have scrambled eggs out of a can.
Wow.
But
Wow, that's
it
pretty
was a
creative.
lot of fun. And my sister, whose daughter's birthday is a week after my daughter, she was gonna turn like 8, I think, at the time. She says, "How do you do this?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I plan it in advance. I'm a single mother, so I have to plan in advance because that's the only way I can afford anything."
Yeah.
And so she said, "Well, Faithy's birthday's next week. Can you do a party for her next Saturday?" And I'm like, "Sure. I need a theme. And what is your price limit?" And she says, "Well, can you do a whole party for her with $50?" And I said, "Yes." And I came in at $47.
Wow, that's good.
And I said she wanted like a unicorn fairy type of a theme, or like a unicorn and fairy. And I said, well, the best thing about little kid parties, for one, I said they're the easiest thing to plan, because you take into consideration that a party is literally only 2 hours long. Little kids have very small attention span, so you just have to keep the party going and in a fluid thing. And so I said, I already have a pin the fin on the shark, because I did a party for Rachel that was like a great white theme years before then when Rachel was younger. So I'd already had that. And so I said, that gives them a game to play. So I filled a dollar store Coke glass with Smarties. That was super fun. That was probably the most time consuming thing, was unwrapping all of the little Smarties and counting them as I put them in the glass. And then I wrapped it in cellophane. So when they first arrived, they had something to guess. They guessed the number of Smarties inside there. And then they had all the color pages, and I did unicorn pages and fairy pages, just something clip art like that you can find online. I just printed up a bunch of copies. So they had color pages. So while they were waiting for their turn in line for the pin the fin, they were coloring. So they each got a turn. When that person was done, they colored, and they just rotated all the way through. I said, by the time that they do that, I said, it's time to cut the cake, open the gifts, have your cake outside, run off your sugar, and the parents are already showing up. It literally is 2 hours is nothing. It sounds like a lot, but when as soon as you're starting, it goes by really fast. And the one of the moms who stayed to visit with Kathy, she said, "Who's your party planner that's running the show?" And she was, "Oh, that's my sister." She says, "She's amazing." Like, I love kids. I love kids. I love just getting down on their level and doing all the things for them. Like, it is so fun. I just love children. They're so
Yeah,
great.
I know. Well, it sounds like you're good at it. Miriam had to
So,
go, so you're welcome, Miriam, for a great time. Oh, look at that beauty. Carla says, invite me to your next party. She'll take a plane and visit you.
yay!
And Roxanne had to leave. She gets up at 4:30 in the morning. So good.
Oh, for sure. Well,
Oh
this
my
is it
gosh.
for the time being, but I am going to, like I said, I have to figure out how to prop this up properly and do the resin, but I will do resin on the tops of the mushrooms, these mushrooms here. Well,
Yeah.
so those are going to be the resin part, and then I will glue the butterfly on this back of it, but I just want to make sure everything's done being kind of tacky right now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful. It looks really, really good.
So when it's done being tacky, I'll take my gold rub and buff around the edges and then do the resin, add the butterfly, and then it will be literally golden and done. And I'll take a picture. But yeah, so both of these, I will link both of the papers when I post my finished product.
Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah,
Thanks.
Teresa says it looks amazing. Dominica loves it. It's beautiful. Great job, Karry. I think it's
Thanks.
gorgeous. And I don't know, I would never have thought to put that on there, but it works. It
It
looks
did.
good. Yeah.
I will definitely be looking online for Caterpillar though.
Yeah, I know. You have to
Because
put
I
one
think
on
one
there now.
sitting right here on top of this mushroom would be perfect.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, you inspired us for sure. Carla
Thank
says,
you.
thank you for the inspiring us, friend. Yeah. All right, you guys. So it looks like tomorrow we're going to have Miriam on at 12 Pacific, 1 Mountain, 2 Central, 3 Eastern. I am going to put a post up tonight to let everybody know. And I look forward to seeing what she does.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be amazing. So Miriam tomorrow. And we are so happy you guys are here. We appreciate you all. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow,
All
hopefully.
right, guys. Well, have a
Thank
great night. We'll see you in the
you.
next one.
Another
Bye.
awesome project.
Thanks.